Hello, my marvellous sausages. You know, I haven't done a Legend Lost Sector video in such a long time, I just really felt like doing one tonight for all us average players to get through. Now, the reason why I'm doing this one, the K1 Logistics, it's the easiest one of the Moon ones, to be perfectly honest, but it's helmets today, and we've got quite a nice array of helmets that can drop from it. So as for drops, the seasonal exotics you're going to be able to get, or at least the helmets you're going to be able to get this time round, you can get some of the normal ones, for example, stuff that Xur sells, they can drop as well, but the ones we're looking at for seasonal exotics, for the Warlocks, we've got the Fallen Sunstar, which is that baby here. This is completely brilliant this season, or indeed any season, because of the ionic traces. Keep your abilities really topped up with an Arc Warlock. In fact, this is the one I used to do a legendary run of the Seraph's Shield operation the other day, so that's fantastic. And this as well, Dawn Chorus, if you like to run a solar Warlock, this basically gives your Scorch more damage and you gain a small amount of melee energy each time you Scorch affects damage a target. It's really good. It looks completely bonkers, but it's an excellent solar helmet. For the hunters, we've got the Blight Ranger here, which goes in tandem with your Arc abilities, and your Arc Staff deals massively increased damage, which is nice. And then you've got the Mask of Baccharis as well. Not used this one very much. It replaces your Stasis subclass dodge ability, and after shifting, your Arc weapons deal increased damage to combatants for a short time. I think it looks pretty cool and could be used very effectively in some Stasis builds. Then for the Titans, we've got the Precious Scars. Final blows from weapons with a damage type matching your subclass energy create a burst of healing around you. That's quite interesting. Never really used it though. And finally, the last one for the Titans is this. If you're a Titan, you have to have this. It's brilliant for really difficult end game stuff because it drops solar sunspots at your feet, which will then start a healing process. These are fantastic. You must get the Loadout Splendor Helm. It's brilliant. So let's have a little look at it. We've got Barrier Champions, Overload Champions, we've got a Void Burn, and there are also Arc and Solar Shields. We've got Arc Shields on Captains, and we've got Hot Knife Modifier, which means that all the Shanks have Solar Shields, so we've got to take something in to kill those gittage. So what I'm doing then is I'm running a Void build, because it's a Void Burn and it's very, very useful. Let me just show you what I've got here. I've gone for a Healing Rift and Strafe Glide, doesn't matter. Pocket Singularity doesn't really matter. Vortex Grenades, very, very useful. Aspects though, Child of the Old Gods. Now this is excellent because I'm not taking in any arc weapons, because that's the worst thing about Legend Lost Sectors. You never know which weapons to take in. Now you've got a couple of arc shields, but if you plop down your rift and then shoot the arc captains, these guys will fly in, you know, your little void soul buddy there. He'll fly in and then he'll start sapping the captain's will to live. So these are really good for dealing with those arc shields. You don't have to take in an arc weapon, which is very, very nice. And the other aspect I've gone is for Feed the Void. So whenever I use a Void ability, I activate Devour, which gives us our health back. Fragments wise, I've gone for Echo of Expulsion, so Void ability causes them to explode. Echo of Remnants, so grenades last a little bit longer. Echo of Persistence, so applied Devour will last a bit longer. And then finally I've gone for Echo of Instability. We're going to get some volatile rounds with our Void weapons. So let's have a look at weapons then. Well, I'm going to go, because it's anti-barrier, or rather barrier champions, I'm taking in a pulse rifle to deal with these gits, just to take down the old shields. This Disparity is a great little pulsar, and it's also my highest level, because going in at a higher level, or as high a level as you can, is advantageous in Legend Lost Sectors. They're 1580 and 1597, so I'm going to find this a little bit easier than I would have at the beginning of the season. Next I've gone for Le Monarch as my bow. It's Void, and it's got built-in overload as well. Now this year, the Corsair's Wrath, this is available now in Dares of Eternity in one of the 3 weekly rotations. If you haven't got one of these, pick it up. It's one of the rare solar fusion rifles, and this is what I'm using to deal with the shanks and the shields, and it also gives a nice punch too. So armor-wise, I've gone for Nezarec Sin, which basically increases your ability regen when you get void kills, of which we'll be getting a lot of. And I've also stuck in there as well Ammo Finder for my linear, and also Harmonic Siphon for some extra orbs of power. Resilience, I've gone for, look, it's at 102, that's pretty important important to me. And Well of Tenacity as well, whenever you pick up a Void Elemental Well, reduces the damage you take from combatants, which is very, very handy. Now, for my arms, I've gone for Elemental Ordnance to give me those Elemental Wells with grenade kills. I've gone here for Bolstering Detonation because I don't need to put in any Overload, anti-Overload type rounds because of they're built into my Monarch. And then I've got my Anti-Barrier Pulse there and my Resilience mod there too. Chesticles-wise, again, I've gone for Elemental Ordnance because I'll get 2 wells popping out. This Energy Diffusion Substrate sounds a bit painful, but I've only just unlocked this really, so it gained a small amount of resistance to all damage dealt to you by combatants. Not too bad, we'll see how that goes, and then I've buffed my Linear Fusion Rifle Reserves as well, and there's my Resilience mod too. For my leggies, we've gone for Font of Might, so whenever I pick up an Void Elemental Well, I'll get a 25% damage boost to all my weapons. Better Already and Pulse Rifle Holster, and also Resilience mod. Then for my Bond, I've gone for Lord Kelvin's Basilisk, which basically gives me Overload Champion Disruption for my Void Grenades, which is nice. Solo Operative, it's a solo mode. Stick this on, it'll give you 15% damage boost across all of your weapons. That's excellent. And then, of course, I don't need anything in my Resilience there, so I topped up my Recovery with a +4 Recovery mod. So then let's pile on in and see how we do. Yeah, this is definitely one of the easiest of the Moon ones, and now I say that, this is going to be a big pain in the ass. Okay, Overload Bow out already. We've got Marauders here in this area, and we've also got older... Yeah, there we go. There go the mines. Shoot the top one, and they all blow up. We've got a couple more invisible gits here. Now, I'm not going to rush this, because I want to show you exactly where everybody is. But, well, the last time I did it, I think the quickest I've done it in is about 7 minutes. My average is about 8.5, something like that, when I'm not sweating my way through it. Because, let's face it, who cares about sweating your way through it? All you want to do is get the bloody thing done. Now, you can see, there's one of those captains there who's got the arc shields on. So we want to try and pick off as many gits as we can through the windows, like those vandals there. Look. Let's get him there, lovely. Let's just give him a bit of a kicking too. There we are, that's nice. Because what you can do, look, excellent. Is just, oh, he's dead already. That was excellent. My Monarch sorted him out because you see I've got my Void Soul there. So what I'll do is I'll just stick that on him, and then he's gonna pop his shield any second, and then we'll do that. Now, what I tend to do first off is rather than kill the champion, get rid of the vandals around them because they're the biggest pain in the bum. There we go. He's gonna probably pop his clogs again now. There, a little tap on him. There it goes. Bring up your anti-barrier and sort them out, governors. This should sort him out because lovely old Monarch gives damage over time. Lovely. Oh, tick damage as it's known. Goodbye, Dreg. Goodbye, Dreg. Okay, so that's that lot sorted out. We've got some vandals up here, first of all, unless they've buggered off. They could well have, you know. No, okay, we're doing all right. Okay, now in here, we're going to have quite a lot of shankers with their stupid shields. Ooh, I shot him so hard on the backside, he went, oh, and jumped in the air and died. Sorry, make myself laugh. Okay, goodbye, Tracer Shanks. And this is where our lovely Corsair's Wrath comes in, dealing with all the shields. And of course, you get a chain reaction explosion as well. The Exploder Shanks don't have shields on them, they're just gits. Right, there we go. Captain, sort him out there. I don't think we're going to, because we're going to get these explodey-wody shanks. And of course, down in that pit area down there now, we've also got another anti-barrier, or a rather barrier servitor. There we go. It's better to pick off the guys around first before you go for the big guys, because they're the ones who are going to kill you. Like that exploder shank then, who nearly did. Right, anyone up here? No, there we are, we got him there now. He's probably hiding, so that means he's going to pop his shield anytime soon. Let's drop our kegs. Oh, bad timing for me there. Never mind. No. Let's get my overload bow out as well. There we are. Let's keep on going. There we are, lovely. Oh, he's been shocked off by me void soul there. That should just generally sort it out, look. Excellent. There we go. That's gotten rid of them. Is that everyone dead down there? No, we've got a little trace down there telling me someone's still alive. Where are you? Stop being alive. Oh no, it could be the overload captain in there actually. There we are. Yes, there he is. Look. 1, 2, 3 and missed. 1, 2, 3 and oh my god, that's rubbish. I had a bead on him then and everything. We usually got a little dreg in here too, being chums, but I've obviously killed him. There we go. It's funny, a full pull, is what tends to instigate the overload rather than the thing. I'm gonna just do this to get me void soul out as well, because it's a big boon, that. There we are. Look at it. sucking him off, and you get loads of grenade health energy from it. Grenade health energy, you know what I mean? There we go. He's a goner. Thanks very much. Cheers, Void matey. Yes. Right, let's have a little look and see how we're doing here. Okay, we're going to go do... Sorry, I was just checking something on the recording there. We've got another Overload Captain in here. Which, this bit is... Well, I'm going to say this is pretty easy now, and I end up being killed because this game is a bit of a git like that, isn't it, really? More dregs. More dregs. I'm going to do another rift because this comes back so quick. And you want to try and get it on the gits, really. If you can. There we are, he's teleporting now. Oh, look, I must have shot a wrong bloke. Never mind, he's dead anyway. There we are, that's lovely. Doing well on the ammunition station here. Kill wretches. Now, out here can be touch and go because we've got barrier servitor, we've got the big boss in the middle, and we've got some nightmares as well. So really, I think perhaps taking out the barrier because of his defending like that, you see, is probably some of the best stuff that you can do. You also want to do it with a little bit of... oh, there we are. I want to change to my thing. There we go. Right, lovely. Okay, let's see what we can do here now. Let's get a bit of kicking going in. Oh, have some of that as well. There we are. Lovely. Gone. Good, good, good. That's quite nice. We've got a bloody... What do you call that thing? That's not a catch. It's too small for a catch. Skiff coming in there, dropping in all the idiots. Take them out. Use cover. Punch in face. There's the nightmare, look. So we just want to try and take you with a bit of a grenade as well. Lovely. Because the big boss in the middle doesn't start shooting until you've shot all his chums off. Ooh. Right, so we've got the shanks in the middle now. So we need to shoot them with my thingy. There we go. And then we've got one nightmare left as well. You want to take these guys out. Once this guy's shields do drop, look, there we are. You also get another skiff coming in with extra... fallen swines. I think once you shoot enough people, that's when his shields drop. And this will be the time where you want to use your super, because it basically takes off half. I forgot to say, the super I've got is, of course, this one. You know, the tracky, massive one that kicks his face in like that, which is lovely. There we go. A bit more kicking for him there. Right, another skiff coming in. There's another skiff coming in. And we've got some captains, and we've got some more shanks as well. This bit can get hairy. Oh, he's gone over there now. Look, I didn't even realise that. What a swine. Let's try and kick everyone's faces in here. Get this down. Oh, he's shooting me. Oh, this could be a disaster for the flawless. Never mind. Oh, no, the captain's gone. That's good. Excellent. That was the rift doing the bizzo there, which gave me that void soul dude. Want to try and get some cover, we do. That's what we're after. Bit of cover. Bit of cover. Where's he gone? Captain has buzzed off over to the other area, but I think, actually, we're probably on top of this now. Let's take out the gits first, anyway. I did have one exotic engram already, and I've only run it once, but it went to the post office. You won't be surprised, because I'm bloody full, as usual. Go away, Dreg. Right, okay, we'll just finish off old Kevin, whatever his name is. Kexis. There you go. There we are. That's him done. Bob's your uncle. That weren't too bad, look. 7 minutes. Nice and quick. Good build, this, yes. And, of course, I use Void if you're a Titan or a Hunter as well. Let's just see what we're going to get. And... Fachoomf. Oh, I didn't have anything else. So there we go. That's a handy lost sector. Probably the easiest one of the moons, to be perfectly honest with you. And if you do get bored doing a legend lost sector, why don't you come here to the beautiful sanctuary where you can have a go of the tire game, where you can then try unlocking a triumph for getting a perfect score. That basically means 3 tires in the middle hole. It's really hard, but I've actually done a video on this, so if you want to have a little look and see how to do it, I'll click that link, or rather you can click that link on the screen now. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall speak to you all again very soon. Sausage! Oot! In you go, son! Ow, bum!